Alright, so let's find two triangles for which A is 48 degrees, side A is 4.5, and B is 5. So, it's just going to say solve, so let's go ahead and set it up because we have to solve it anyways, because it wants a triangle. Alright, so A is 58 degrees. Side A is 4.5 units. And B is 5 units. Alright, so let's do this like we've done the others. So what do we want to solve for first? Angle B. So I know side A over sine of angle A equals side B over sine of angle B, correct? So we're going to cross multiply and divide. So sine of B equals 5 sine of 58 degrees over 4.5. And how do we find angle B? Do the inverse. I'm just going to do inverse sine of all of this. The only thing is when you're typing this in your calculator, when you get done typing that 58, don't forget to close the parenthesis that goes to it, okay? Otherwise, it'll mess it up. Alright. Okay, so what'd you get for angle B?
70 degrees.
Okay, approximately 70 degrees. But 70 degrees is in quadrant
1.
And we know that because they gave us one angle, then we need to check for that second triangle. So we need to look for that quadrant 2 angle. And how do we find it? 180 minus the 70, which is 110. All right, so if I had a second triangle here, I'm going to write it below it, I would know that angle A, side A, and side B are still going to be the same. Now, I didn't write it yet on the first one. I could go ahead for that first one, and we said in quadrant 1, angle B was 70 degrees, correct?
Yes.
But in quadrant 2, we said angle B was 110 degrees. Now, let's go ahead and just check while we're here. Will the triangle with that obtuse angle, will it work? So what would I get for angle C on this bottom one? 180 minus 58 plus 110? 12 degrees. So it does work. So we're going to have to find side C for it, and we still have to go find angle C and side C for the first triangle. So this one has two triangles that does work. All right, so what do y'all want to find first? You want to go ahead and find side C on this one and finish it out? All right, so side C for the second triangle. Are we going to use the information for A or B? A, because it's what was given. So 4.5 over sine of 58 degrees equals side C over sine of 12 degrees. So cross multiply and divide. So side C equals, what's that, 4.5 sine of 12 degrees divided by sine of 58 degrees.
I got 1.1.
You got 1 point what?
1.1033.
Okay. 12 degrees is a small angle. It was 70 degrees and it was 5 units. It's 110 degrees and it's 5 units. 58 degrees was 4.5. So 12 is going to be really small, okay? Because it's going to be smaller than the others. So that one sounds reasonable. So 1.103 units. And then you've got to go back and finish out the first triangle. So how would I find angle C on it? Okay, it's 180 minus the 58 plus 70, which is 52. Okay, thank you. So this is 52 degrees. And then side C, how do we find it? Go ahead.
Go cross, multiply, and divide through the formula we've been using.
Good. Same way we found side C on the second triangle, right? So we're going to use the A information. So 4.5 over sine of 58 degrees equals side C over sine of 52 degrees. So cross multiply and divide.
Equals 4.1.
So 4.5 sine of 52 degrees divided by sine of 58 degrees.
Yes.
And side C is
4.181.
4.181.
181.
All right, so 4.181 units. And we got all our information for both of our triangles, correct?
Yes.
So all of this here, oops, is my answer. Both triangles, okay?